Hello students, this is Hemlata Soni, TGT English from KV number 1 Air Force Jodhpur. Today I am going to explain a poem, The Kite of NCERT book Honeysuckle for class 6th. And through this poem, you'll enjoy the actions of a kite when it flies high in the sky. So here is a brief introduction of the poet. Behn was born on September 24, 1898 in Arizona, USA. Behn taught writing at the University of Arizona from 1938 to 1947 and founded the University of Arizona Press in 1960. He published his first book of poetry, Siesta, in 1931 and at the urging of his children began writing children's books. And here is a brief introduction of the poem. The poet has drawn a beautiful picture of the flying kite through words in this poem. We all love to see flying kites but never notice how it flies. Through this beautiful word picture of a flying kite, the poet is just persuading the readers to fly one and notice its beautiful moves. So here's the poem, The Kite, composed by Behn, and you'll recite the poem after me. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. As over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. Then string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows, and its wings fill and up it goes. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, but a regular thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. So this is the poem and you'll recite it afterwards. And here is the explanation for lines 1 to 6. Lines are: how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. A kite looks bright on a clear sky when it flies for the first time. Means when the kite is new, then it looks bright. It moves with softness and force together at the same time to fly, makes its tail to create a cracking sound in the air. The kite goes higher on its single thread in the air as the ship floats on the water on its sail. Lines 7 to 12. As over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. Such moves help it to float in the sky. With the sudden rising and falling blow of the winds, it goes up to the highest point in the sky. In a wavy manner, the way a ship moves on the ocean, but as soon as the wind slows down, it seems as if it has stopped there to rest. Lines 13 to 18. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows, and its wings fill and up it goes. When the thread tied to the kite loosens, the kite flyer runs and rolls it back. He waits till a new breeze blows again and fills its wings with air again to help it fly high in the air. Lines 19 to 24. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, but a regular thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. A kite looks very bright and beautiful on a clear sky when it's new, but when it gets stuck on a tree top, it gets torn and gives a poor, worn out look, which is not liked by anyone. So you can see in this picture there is a kite that is stuck on a tree and how dull it's looking. Here are the word meanings. Dive and a dip. To go into water with a force and softness together. Snaps, cracking sound. Blue. It is a color, but in the poem, it is used for the clear sky without clouds. Soars. Fly high. Climbs. To go up. Sail. A cloth on a boat used to propel the boat. Tides. Rising and falling waves. Crest. Mountain top. Slake. Loose. Regular. Torn or tattered. Rhyming words. Kite, bright. Blue, new. Dip, ship. Sail, tail. Rides, tides. Slake, bake. Goes, blows. Thing, string. Sea, tree. So here are the questions from your text. List out the action words in the poem. Find out the meanings of these words. Dive, dip, snaps. You have to write some other words, some other action words of the kite. When it goes high in the air, the movements you have to write. Read these lines from the poem. Then soars like a ship with only a sail. The movement of the tailless kite is compared to a ship with a sail. This is called a simile. When we compare two objects by using the words like or is, this is called simile device. Can you suggest what or who the following actions may be compared to? He runs like. He eats like. He sings like. It shines like. It flies like. You have to fill in the blanks and answers are given in the video after this. So here are the answers. The action words of the kite are climbs, blows, soars, rides, falls, and the meanings are: climb means to go up, blows means to hit, soars means to fly, rides means to sit on the back of something and control its movement to mount, fall means to drop down. Answer number 2. He runs like the wind. He eats like a pig. She sings like a nightingale. It shines like a star. It flies like a bird. So students, after going through this video, I know you are intended to go and fly a kite in the sky. So all the best for the kite that you are going to fly in the sky. Thank you.